This is the vocabulary for Lesson 16 in the ABC book. In the beginning of the chapter, it talks about time measurements. And we have actually, I think, through supplementals gone over this information, but I will review it again. First, it's talking about hours. So the time for hour is the index finger and it circles once. But you can incorporate, when you're talking about hours 1 through 9, into the palm of the hand. So 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, up until 9. And then when you get to 10 hours, that's dollars, 10 hours, it's 10 and then the ones around the hand, circling in time. Incorporate days. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days. Weeks, same thing, 1, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and then 10 weeks, and this would be the sign for week. Months, again, we've reviewed it, 1 month, 2, 3, 4, 5, up until, then it'll be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months. And when you do 1 through 5, they're behind the palm side of your hand is closer with your dominant hand. And then it turns for 6, 7, 8, and 9 so that anyone out there can see your numbers. Minutes. This is the sign I always just use. You can use this shape or this shape. 1 minute, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 minutes. 10 minutes. A year. 1 year, 2 years. In the book it shows 4 years going around. I just do 4 years. 4 years. You can go around with that. Let's see, tense indicators. So 5 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago. In the book, it does it like 5 weeks ago. I will more than likely turn my hand back. For some reason, for me, that is less stress on my hand than going like that. But so you could do it either way. But like I said, you will see me do 4 weeks ago. In 4 weeks. 4 weeks, so it's scheduled ahead of time. Basically, I'd probably do in a month at that point. They do show in the book 4 weeks, but I would change that to probably to a month. In, let's see, six months. In 6 months. 6 months. In 3 years, future. 3 years, 1 year, next year. This could be next year. 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 4 years, etc. 2 years ago, so 2 years ago, 2 years ago. So you don't have to go all the way around again. 9 years ago, 10 years ago. All right. Repetition, time repetition. So if it's every week or every 2 weeks, every week. You just do it a repetitive 1, 2 every week, every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, etc. Let's see. Same thing, hourly, weekly, monthly. You know, you pay rent monthly. Yearly, daily, and then yearly. Then on page 179, there's a discussion about more time repetition. So every Sunday, every Saturday, Wednesday, Monday, and so on. Every morning comes across the horizon, every morning, every afternoon, and then every night. Vocabulary starting on page 180. Animal. Backpack. Backpack. Kind of like for the straps. Bird. Bird or chicken. You will also see, it's been a long, this was years ago, chicken, chicken. I'm in the habit of using the same sign for bird and chicken. Sign here for board or board, like it's just, this is so dry. Board or board. I am in the habit of using more of this. So it starts here and turns. Board. Boss on your dominant shoulder. Busy, it shows, or business. I use a bigger motion for business and a shorter one for busy, or you will see busy, B-U-S-Y, busy. City, town, and community. Tap, 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 tap. I also have seen this for community. Community. Downtown. Town. Complain, complaint, gripe. Wah, 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 basically. Continue, last. Continue. You move it out. Continue. Cow. Cow. Daily. Difficult. Difficult. Or difficulty. Europe. So it's the E that circles by the side of the head. Europe. Experience. You will also see that sign for peaches. Fish. Fish. Gallaudet. So Gallaudet is a twice movement. Glasses. You'll see with both hands. Give up. Surrender. Graduate. Graduate. I graduate from college in November. Hurry. The H is hurry. Hurry. Increase. And that can be for a variety of things. Money, work, I get paid, increase, raise. It also in the book says add, so that would depend, I think, on what you were adding. Interpret. Interpret. I usually just use one hand. You can use two like this. Interpret. Interpret. Interrupt or interrupt. Kind of like the same with bother. Interrupt, interrupt. Last, final, or end. So it's both pinkies down. Last. Like kind of the motion of can't, but with the pinkies. Mouse. Fake. Move away. Move away. Past. Past. In the past. Let's see. Pig. Pig. Or pork. Let's see. It looks like they do it different. Pig. Maybe that is the motion. It's kind of hard to. But this is a sign for pig. This is frog, like the two fingers, like the thing that moves, and this is dirty. So kind of, I guess you could have a dirty pig. Pig. Pity or sympathy. I usually use two hands. Shows in the book one hand, that is fine. Also use this for mercy. Pleasant or friendly. Kind of pleasant or friendly, and of course you would show that on your face. Pleasant or friendly. Print, publish, newspaper. So let's see. Print would be 1, publish or newspaper would be 2. Sophisticated is kind of, it's this hand shape, kind of like it looks a little lower in the book, but more like snob, kind of like stuck up. Start. Start. Take pill, take pill. Often times you'll see medicine, take pill. And then total or add up. So you have these numbers here and you're adding them all up together. That is the end of lesson 16.